Hola chavales, estamos aquí en un nuevo vídeo, soy TheDragon-fly y este es un nuevo episodio de The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Continuamos por donde dejamos en el capítulo anterior, en el cual estuvimos aquí en Novigrado y esas cosas, y acabamos retando a una carrera de caballos a este man. Y bueno, ya sabéis que las carreras, como las hago yo, y es que le meto a muerte al vigor del caballo y ahora lo que hago es que le cierro a este para que no pueda pasar. ¿Veis? No me ha salido bien. Y regenero todo el vigor de mi puto caballo. A ver. Corre más, Sardini. Vale, vale, ya hemos ganado, ¿no? Bastante fácil, la verdad. No he perdido ni una carrera de caballos aún.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like
La
to
última
ride back to
amante
the
de
city.
JASKIER que nos queda por visitar. Dios sabrá el por qué tengo el inventario así, pero bueno. Tengo dos sillas. La verdad es que esas sillas me las soplaban. Aquí está Lady Molly.
Who do you favor, my lady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Bueno, tal vez sea al revés.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't. Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Pues ya está todo, gracias, señorita.
Wait.
Bastante maja, me la esperaba más mala.
I've got a request.
Pide, va.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Muy maja, la verdad. Mierda, me he equivocado. Es que tengo de verdad, tengo que pasarme un juego ya y el otro dejarlo, porque tengo de verdad un lío entre los controles de Balaya y de entre los controles de Balaya y de Witcher que me pego un lío que flipas. Y claro, tengo que grabar los dos porque uno tengo que grabar la guía de los druidas, que tan solo he grabado 2 vídeos. Y tengo que grabar este. Y dirás, ¿a cuál te apetece jugar más? Pues no te voy a engañar que este la verdad es que me lo estoy pasando muy bien. ¿Qué pasa,
Show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lots. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
Hostias.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Let them through before I get angry.
Huh? That a threat?
Sí.
You'll not talk to me that way. Oh no. We're done. Get him!
Mierda. ¿Yo qué nivel soy? 11.
Such a witchman.
Pasar. Increíble lo buena gente que es que eran. Vamos a ver, vamos a ir con Zoltan. Ya sabéis, el enano de la taberna que era así, bueno, que nada más nos dimos de hostias con personas. Flotsam, o sea, Zoltan. Caos, coño. ¿De qué nivel es la misión que estoy haciendo? 11, vale, vale.
Slow now.
¿Qué pasa aquí?
Again.
Mira, ¿os acordáis de este?
On your ass heel already.
Que le metí una paliza hace ya muchos episodios.
I say, victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight.
Vale.
Duly heated. Now show me what you got.
Casi solo nivel 9 el cabrón.
Shut up and fight.
Hostia, no tienes ni puta idea de... a luchar.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time,
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
we shall meet again.
Ojalá te metería otra tremenda paliza. No sé, es que yo no sé qué ganan intentando derrotarme a mí. El brujo más grande de todos los tiempos. Mis habilidades y mis hazañas me definen como un ser indestructible.
Why don't you
No, soy una leyenda en Rivia y en cualquier sitio, ¿sí?
wild hunts take you all?
En Novigrado, en Belén. En Belén soy un campeón en la misión Puños de Furia. Aquí voy a ver si pillo algún talón cerca ahora y me la pillo la misión para empezar a hacerla, ¿sabes? Y me hago también campeón de Novigrado. Vale, pues entra por aquí.
Keep it, Bobby. Miss your sultan, you old buck. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot. You do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could be. 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Pick some dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Lo dudo.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Vale. Tengo ya 22 botellas de agua, macho. Buah. Es que es flipante. Es que es flipante, tío.
Right cabbage last night. Head feels like it's
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind meal.
Like dung that flows to the sewers. Ah, here.
You all just
¿Qué hacéis aquí?
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
For a relic, I'm pretty darn good with a sword. Know a cut where you'd bleed to death before you hit the ground. Run out of things to say? Good.
Creature's fierce in the mouth. Put holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
go to
Así es como se solucionan las cosas, ¿sí? Solo que el problema en la vida real es que si no sois brujos y tenéis una espada de acero y una de plata y podéis hacer señales, pues estáis un poco más jodidos, pero que aún así se puede hacer, ¿eh?
Here already. Come on, let's find some arsonists. Should start soon.
Mirad, ahí está la chica esa, la tal Priscila. Vamos a ver. Y estos.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac
Grosella y lila.
to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Claro, él está pensando, yo creo que en Jennifer, porque ha dicho también, por ejemplo, lo de lilas y grosellas.
I know him.
No, esta es la tabernera.
Did some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman.
We've come to hear music.
El primer episodio.
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Mira esta.
I wish to listen to music. Music?
Cállate, imbécil, que te salvé, que te están metiendo una paliza en la taberna y aún me echaste y ahora me das por el culo. Nada, eso, a tu puta casa ya, coño.
Permits me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Vamos, que Jaskier le ha contado que tenemos varios amantes. Bueno, amantes.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. I've got to pay for his wine at the Pasaflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights of worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion.
Sería Ciri.
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. You'll be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Es que, en verdad en esa cosa sí que él tiene razón. Todo el mundo nos dice que vayamos con cuidado, que son tipos peligrosos. A ver, yo soy más peligroso. Bastante más peligroso. Soy... Dirás, ¿qué vas a hacer? Quiero acceder al tablón. Soy guerrero donde los haya. O sea... Haga aceptar contratos. Soy guerrero donde los haya. Soy imbatible. Tengo el título de campeón en Belén. Y ahora... me van a dar... puños de furia no migrados. Pues a lo mejor tardan un tiempo en dármelo, porque es nivel 23 la puta misión. Pero... ¿qué quiere decir? Soy el mejor. Voy a convertirme en campeón también de esto, o sea...
Anybody there? Open up.
Utiliza hard. No,
What's
ya
the
no.
fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Me da igual.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Oh, mierda.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Oh, Dios.
Nice bum you have.
Buenas, señoritas.
Blush.
Julie shut off his hand and ordered him to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back every and it's like the walls.
Yes.
Clear that you've not
Son, don't need one. Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Joder, macho. Que está puro cachas, eh.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive!
I'm gonna make it.
Damn it! work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Pero si los he neutralizado a todos yo.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Oh, Jaskier.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
Eso, por favor, que me quiero quitar yo la toallita esta.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Voy a decir que lo siento y ya está.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager my knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Another?
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Vale, nivel 12 ya.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Antes de nada, chavales, hasta aquí el vídeo y espero que os haya gustado y hasta la próxima. Adiós.